Why Learning English Will Change Your Life, a comprehensive guide to success. Welcome to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. In today's special episode, our host Wason explores the transformative power of learning English and provides you with practical strategies to stay motivated throughout your language journey. By watching this video, you'll discover why English proficiency is crucial in today's global landscape, how to overcome common learning challenges, and effective techniques to maintain your motivation. Whether you're a beginner or at an intermediate level, this comprehensive guide will help you unlock new opportunities and achieve your language goals. Let's dive in. The importance of learning English in today's world. Hello everyone, I'm Wason from LearnEnglishPodcast.com, and I'm truly delighted to be here with you today. Do you know why I'm so excited? Because I see before me a group of brave, determined individuals who are ready to transform their lives. That's right. By learning English, you aren't simply acquiring a new language. You're opening doors to countless opportunities, new friendships, and a brighter future. I understand that learning English isn't always a smooth journey. Perhaps you sometimes feel exhausted or frustrated. Maybe you wonder if you'll ever achieve fluency. But let me assure you of something important. Yes, you absolutely can and will succeed. You're already on the right path, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Today, I want to emphasize why English proficiency is so crucial, why persistence is key, and how you can maintain your motivation throughout this exciting journey. English, the global bridge. English is far more than just a language. It's a bridge connecting people, ideas, and cultures across the globe. Are you aware of how many people speak English worldwide? The number is staggering. Over 1.5 billion people, which represents nearly 20% of the global population. English is spoken in more than 70 countries and serves as the official language for numerous international organizations. If your dreams include traveling, working, or studying abroad, English will be your most valuable communication tool. It's the universal language of airports, hotels, restaurants, and tourist attractions worldwide. Imagine exploring New York, London, Sydney, or Singapore with English skills. You can confidently ask for directions, order meals, and forge new friendships. Isn't that an exciting prospect? But English extends far beyond travel opportunities. It's the dominant language in the business world. Consider how many companies, both multinational corporations and local businesses expanding globally, require employees with English proficiency. By mastering English, you significantly enhance your value to employers. This can translate into better job prospects, higher salary potential, and a more successful career trajectory. Education is another realm where English proficiency proves invaluable. Many of the world's most prestigious universities and educational institutions use English as their primary language of instruction. When you understand English, you gain access to online courses from top universities, important research publications, and educational videos that can teach you new skills. With English, your learning possibilities truly become limitless. Common challenges in learning English and how to overcome them. Now, let's address something important. The challenges of learning English. Yes, mastering a new language can be difficult at times. Perhaps you feel nervous when speaking, struggle to understand fast-paced conversations, or forget vocabulary and feel embarrassed as a result. Let me share a secret with you. Everyone experiences these feelings. Even individuals who now speak English fluently once felt nervous and made mistakes during their learning process. This is completely normal and part of the journey. You've likely heard the saying, "Practice makes perfect." It holds true. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become. But here's another important secret. Perfection isn't necessary. Nobody speaks any language perfectly, not even native speakers. What truly matters is your willingness to try, to communicate, and to persevere. Think of learning English as similar to planting a tree. Initially, you plant a small seed that requires water, sunlight, and care to grow. At first, progress may seem minimal or even invisible, but gradually, little by little, the tree grows taller and stronger. One day, it provides shade and bears fruit. Learning English follows a similar pattern. It requires time and patience, but the results are undoubtedly worth the effort. Hello again, dear listeners. This is Wason from LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I hope you're finding this content valuable as we explore the transformative power of learning English. Remember to stay with us until the end for more practical tips and motivation strategies. Effective strategies to stay motivated. So how can you maintain motivation when your language learning journey feels lengthy or challenging? Let me share some practical strategies that can help you stay on track. 1. Remember your why. Identify your personal reason for learning English. Is it to travel internationally, to secure a better job, to communicate with people from different cultures? Whatever your motivation, write it down and place it somewhere visible on your wall, in your notebook, or as your phone wallpaper. When fatigue sets in, look at your reason to reignite your motivation and remind yourself of your ultimate goal. 2. Make learning enjoyable. Learning English doesn't have to be tedious or boring. Find entertaining ways to practice. Watch movies or TV shows in English, starting with subtitles if needed. Listen to English songs and try singing along. Play word games or use language learning apps to expand your vocabulary. When you enjoy the learning process, you tend to learn faster and retain information better. 3. Practice daily. Consistency is key in language acquisition. You don't need to study for hours every day. Even 10 to 15 minutes of focused practice can make a significant difference. Consider reading a short story, listening to a podcast episode, writing a brief diary entry in English, or practicing with language exchange partners. The more regularly you engage with English, the more natural it will feel over time. 4. Embrace speaking opportunities. Many learners feel shy or anxious about speaking English because they fear making mistakes. However, mistakes are valuable learning opportunities. They highlight areas for improvement and help you grow. Practice speaking with friends, classmates, language exchange partners, or even by yourself in front of a mirror. Remember that confidence develops through practice, not avoidance. 5. Celebrate small achievements. Learning a language is a substantial undertaking, but it consists of many small steps. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress along the way. Did you learn 10 new words this week? Wonderful. Were you able to understand an English song or follow a simple conversation? Fantastic. These small victories maintain your momentum and keep you moving forward, building confidence in your English journey. The most crucial message I want to convey today is this: believe in yourself. You absolutely can learn English effectively. You are intelligent, capable, and hardworking. Every study session, every practice opportunity, every effort you make contributes to your improvement. Reflect on where you started. Perhaps you initially knew only a few words, and now you can engage in simple conversations. Maybe you once couldn't read an English sentence, but now you can understand short articles or stories. You're growing every day, even when progress isn't immediately apparent. Learning a language resembles climbing a mountain. Some days feel easier, and you feel strong and capable. Other days are challenging, and you feel tired or discouraged. But if you continue climbing, step by step, you will eventually reach the summit. When you look back, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. This is Wason from LearnEnglishPodcast.com, reminding you that consistent effort is the key to language mastery. Stay with us as we explore more strategies to help you succeed in your English learning journey. Visualizing your future with English proficiency. Take a moment to envision your future self with English fluency. Imagine traveling the world confidently, meeting new people, and forming meaningful connections across cultural boundaries. Picture yourself in your dream job, working for an international company or perhaps running your own global business. See yourself easily consuming books, movies, news, and educational content in English without needing translations or subtitles. That future is waiting for you, and each step you take today brings you closer to realizing it. The effort you invest now will yield tremendous rewards in the years to come. It's important to remember that you're not alone on this journey. Millions of people worldwide are learning English just like you. They face similar challenges and share similar dreams. You're part of a global community of learners supporting each other toward success. If you ever feel like giving up, remember that there are people who believe in you, your teachers, your friends, your family, and even people you haven't met yet. They're cheering for you, and I'm cheering for you too. Practical tips for accelerated learning. To help you progress more quickly in your English learning journey, here are some additional practical tips. Immerse yourself in English. Create an English-rich environment around you. Change your phone and social media settings to English. Label household items with their English names. Listen to English music, podcasts, or audiobooks during your commute or while doing chores. The more exposure you have to English, the faster you'll absorb the language. Use spaced repetition. Rather than cramming vocabulary in one long session, spread your learning across multiple shorter sessions. Review new words and phrases at increasing intervals. First after a day, then after 3 days, then after a week. This technique, known as spaced repetition, has been proven to enhance long-term retention. Learn phrases, not just words. Instead of memorizing isolated vocabulary words, focus on learning common phrases and expressions. This approach helps you understand how words function in context and enables you to communicate more naturally. For example, rather than just learning the word appreciate, learn phrases like, I really appreciate your help, or we would appreciate a prompt response. Engage with authentic materials. As your skills improve, gradually incorporate authentic English materials into your learning routine. Read news articles, watch unedited videos, listen to podcasts designed for native speakers. While these materials may initially seem challenging, they expose you to natural language patterns and cultural nuances that textbooks often miss. Track your progress. Keep a record of your English learning journey. Note new words you've learned, grammar concepts you've mastered, or situations where you successfully communicated in English. Reviewing this record periodically will show you how far you've come and motivate you to continue. Hello again. This is Wason from LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I hope you're finding these strategies helpful for your language learning journey. Remember, consistency and the right approach can dramatically accelerate your progress. Overcoming common learning plateaus. It's normal to experience periods where your progress seems to stall. These plateaus are a natural part of the learning process, not an indication of failure. When you hit a plateau, try these strategies. Change your learning approach. If your current methods aren't yielding results, experiment with different approaches. If you've been focusing heavily on reading, shift to listening practice. If you've been using apps, try conversation exchanges. Sometimes, simply changing your routine can reignite your progress. Seek feedback. Request feedback from teachers, tutors, or proficient English speakers. They can identify patterns in your mistakes and suggest targeted improvements. Constructive feedback, while sometimes uncomfortable to receive, accelerates your growth significantly. Deepen your understanding. Rather than constantly seeking new material, sometimes it's beneficial to revisit and deepen your understanding of concepts you've already encountered. Reread texts you've studied before, rewatch videos you've previously viewed, and notice details you missed the first time. Take strategic breaks. If you're feeling overwhelmed or burned out, it's okay to take a short break. However, make it strategic. Set a specific date to resume your studies, and perhaps use the break to engage with English in more passive, enjoyable ways like watching movies or listening to music. The neurological benefits of language learning. Did you know that learning a new language like English actually changes your brain in positive ways? Research has shown that bilingual and multilingual individuals often demonstrate enhanced cognitive abilities, including improved attention and task-switching capabilities, better problem-solving skills, enhanced memory function, greater mental flexibility, delayed onset of age-related cognitive decline. These benefits extend beyond language proficiency and can positively impact many areas of your life, from academic performance to professional success to long-term brain health. By learning English, you're not just acquiring a valuable skill, you're giving your brain a comprehensive workout that strengthens it for all cognitive tasks. English for specific purposes. Depending on your goals, you might want to focus your English learning on specific areas relevant to your needs. Business English. If your primary motivation is career advancement, focus on business vocabulary, email writing, presentation skills, negotiation language, and professional small talk. These specialized skills can dramatically improve your employability and workplace performance. Academic English. If you're planning to study at an English-speaking institution, concentrate on academic writing, note-taking from lectures, formal presentations, and research terminology. These skills will help you succeed in an academic environment. Conversational English. If your main goal is to communicate effectively in everyday situations, prioritize common expressions, slang, idioms, and cultural references. Focus on listening comprehension and speaking fluency rather than perfect grammar. English for travel. If you're learning English primarily for travel purposes, emphasize practical vocabulary for transportation, accommodation, dining, shopping, emergencies, and basic social interactions. Role-playing common travel scenarios can be particularly helpful. This is Wason from LearnEnglishPodcast.com, reminding you that tailoring your learning to your specific goals can make your English acquisition more efficient and relevant to your needs. The role of cultural understanding in language mastery. Language and culture are inseparably intertwined. To truly master English, it's beneficial to develop an understanding of the cultures where English is spoken. This includes cultural references and idioms. Many English expressions make little sense without cultural context. Phrases like "it's not my cup of tea" or "break a leg" require cultural knowledge to interpret correctly. Communication styles. Different English-speaking cultures have varying communication norms. Americans often value directness, while British English speakers might use more understatement and irony. Understanding these differences helps you communicate more effectively. Nonverbal communication. Even aspects like appropriate personal space, eye contact, and gestures can vary across English-speaking cultures. Being aware of these differences prevents misunderstandings in cross-cultural interactions. Cultural values and taboos. Knowing which topics are considered appropriate or sensitive in different English-speaking contexts helps you navigate conversations more skillfully and avoid unintentional offense. To develop this cultural awareness, watch films and TV shows from various English-speaking countries, read literature and news from these regions, and, if possible, engage with native speakers from different cultural backgrounds. Technology tools to enhance your learning. In today's digital age, numerous technological tools can support your English learning. Language learning apps. Applications like Duolingo, Babbel, and Memrise offer structured lessons that gamify the learning process and make daily practice convenient. AI language partners. AI-powered conversation partners like language learning chatbots can provide unlimited speaking practice without the anxiety that sometimes accompanies human interactions. Podcasts and YouTube channels. Channels like LearnEnglishPodcast.com offer specialized content for English learners at various proficiency levels, combining entertainment with education. Digital flashcard. Spaced repetition systems like Anki help you review vocabulary efficiently, focusing more on words you find difficult and less on those you've mastered. Language exchange platforms. Websites and apps like Tandem and HelloTalk connect you with native English speakers who are learning your language, creating mutually beneficial language exchange opportunities. Browser extensions. Tools like Language Reactor, formerly Language Learning with Netflix, allow you to watch streaming content with dual subtitles and interactive vocabulary features. While technology offers valuable support, remember that it should complement, not replace, the fundamental practices of reading, listening, speaking, and writing in English. A final word of encouragement. As we conclude today's session, I want to leave you with this powerful reminder. You are doing something truly remarkable. Learning a new language is one of the most challenging cognitive tasks humans can undertake, especially as adults. The fact that you're on this journey demonstrates your courage, intelligence, and determination. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, every mistake you make and learn from, each is a step forward in your development. You are stronger and more capable than you might realize. One day you'll look back and proudly say, "I did it. I learned English." And that accomplishment will open doors you can't even imagine right now. Thank you for joining me today on LearnEnglishPodcast.com. Keep shining, keep learning, and never give up. Your future is bright, and you are unstoppable. If you found this video helpful and want to continue improving your English skills, make sure to subscribe to the LearnEnglishPodcast.com channel. We release new, engaging content regularly to support your language learning journey. Click the subscribe button now, turn on notifications, and join our community of successful English learners worldwide. Remember, your success is our mission at LearnEnglishPodcast.com. Until next time, this is Wason wishing you happy learning and tremendous success on your English journey.